Hello and welcome to River Cities United Way TV, where we interview partner agencies and individuals in our community making a big difference. Brought to you by the Lake Havasu Resource Alliance. Welcome back. I'm Robert Starkey with River Cities United Way. Today our guest is Lisa Krueger. She's with the Chamber of Commerce. How are you doing, Lisa?
Doing good, thank you.
Great, glad to have you on our show.
I appreciate the opportunity, thank you.
So with this COVID-19 issue going on recently, how has that affected the Chamber of Commerce?
Well, as you can imagine, it has affected the Chamber much as it has affected most organizations and businesses. Certainly it has completely stalled all of our networking events, our special events, anything like that, the mixers, the AM exchanges, because our groups are simply too large based on the CDC guidelines, and we're still in phase 1. So it's hard to get together a networking group if you have less than 10 people or more than 10 people, excuse me. So yeah, we've done a couple of virtual events as well. But,
that's awesome.
You know, and also like a lot of organizations and businesses, our staff did go home to work during the stay-at-home order. So that was challenging. I know I, for one, am very easily distracted. So working from home was all new for me. I've been working outside of my home pretty much since I was 14 or 15 years old. So that was tough, but we made it through. We're back in the office now, obviously. Another thing that was really difficult for us, because, you know, the Chamber is a relationship organization. We don't sell a tangible product that you can pick up and hand to someone. We sell business relationships and hopefully long-term business relationships. So it was really difficult for us because we couldn't go out and meet with our members or prospective members on a one-on-one basis. We did do that virtually in many cases and over the phone, but it just wasn't the same.
Have you had businesses reaching out to you for support during the COVID-19, and how have you been helping them?
We have. We worked, of course, with the Lake Havasu Resource Alliance, Lake Havasu City Resource Alliance, to provide resource information for businesses. And so we answered a lot of phone calls especially during the earlier days of the stay-at-home order, with people wanting to find out what type of loan programs were available for their business. So whether that was the Paycheck Protection Program or the EIDL. And then also, because through the Alliance we developed the fund that we have that runs through River Cities United Way. Some people that weren't eligible for the other programs and didn't meet those requirements were able to reach out through the Alliance and get some funding through that program as well.
So what has the Chamber done as part of the Resource Alliance?
Okay. So besides assisting callers and people that emailed us with those questions about the loan funding programs, we also took a lot of calls from people that just needed clarification on the governor's executive order. So for example, when the restaurants had to close the dining rooms, they needed to know what the parameters were for them to do takeout and delivery and all those type of things. So we answered a lot of those kind of questions. And we also answered questions from businesses, and some of them were not so much questions as they just needed somebody to talk to. So we I call it the virtual shoulder. Mm-hmm. So we were there to kind of talk people through some of their concerns and frankly help them kind of quell their fears and let them know that even though it seems like it's lasting forever, this is a temporary situation, so we all just have to band together and move forward.
Right. Now there's a lot of businesses that are open, and I'm seeing some signs. Tell us about those signs.
Sure. So another thing that we did, we came up with this idea that it would be really cool for people to have big red signs in their windows that say we are open once the stay-at-home order was lifted and businesses started to reopen. So we had 100 signs printed here locally in town, and they say open for business, and that's all there is on them. And we were able to deliver those to businesses throughout the community. You know, a lot of times people think all we do is only for Chamber members, but it was not. Anybody that wanted a sign got a sign. I think we have 2 left, and those are in the back seat of my car. So that was a very popular program. And then we posted those people and their businesses on all of our social media sites, and we had great visibility from that, a lot of views, a lot of social media love from people that generally are not part of our regular user group. So that was good.
So businesses that have been struggling with their memberships, I
Mhm.
understand you had somebody reach out to you and
Sure. So yes, and again, one of the things when the chamber can't do networking events and we can't do some of our other things, plus with this international crisis upon us, we have had a lot of chamber members that frankly are in financial crisis. And so they haven't been able to pay their chamber dues. And so our executive committee actually brainstormed about this last week. And the chairman of our board, David McAtlin, said, let's just try and see how many of our members we can help by giving them a hand up. So what we're doing now is we have set up the opportunity for our members, if they want to sponsor another business and pay for their chamber dues this year, they have an easy opportunity to do that. We have a PayPal link that we'll send you. You can just go ahead and if you want to pay a full member dues, you can do that. Or, hey, we've had a couple of people that are just doing as little as $5, but every little bit helps. We don't want to lose any chamber members because they've been so impacted by COVID that they are not able to renew their dues. So we're going to reach out to as many people as we can and offer assistance whenever we can.
a lot of great information, Lisa. If somebody wants to reach out to you, what's the best way to reach you?
You can always call the chamber. It's 855-4115. Or you can look at our website, super easy, havasuchamber.com. Or if you want my email address, you can find me there pretty much all the time. And that is lisak@havasuchamber.com.
Well, again, thank you, Lisa, for being a guest on our show.
Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it.
Be sure to click like and subscribe on the screen, and make sure that you follow us by clicking the bell notification so we can let you know when we have new content available. Thank you again for watching River Cities United Way TV.